Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Sadot the Gamer, all father of the Durag Gang. You know the vibes, like a scribe, let's get it. What's good, chat? How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? What's up, Arian? What's up, John? What's up, Mr. Clean Kids? What is up, a Black King? How's everyone doing? See, the reactions are mixed. What up? Am I copping this? I might have to pass on this one. It's like we did the poll and a whopping 80% of people so far would not buy the skin at full price. What's up? What's up, DJ? What's up, Theo? GRP? What's up, Maximum Venom? You're not getting ripped off. What's up, Bruno? So, of course, this is the new skin. Me and others were speculating that it might be the skin that one of the skins that Miller leaked already. But it looks like Crystal Dynamics decided to throw us a curveball this week. Instead of that Iron Man, we're getting Thor with the Eyepatch. This is basically the endgame skin, but with the Eyepatch and no cape. How is Durag Nation doing? Great for 50% off. Now the thing is, they don't usually put the stuff on sale if it's new, but I don't know if the sale is going to go that much longer, but I was going to say check it out next week, but I might wait for a sale. If this is exotic, I'm gonna wait for a sale. Civil War, Iron Man, Marketplace, or shipment. Well, we already got the shipment skin for the month, which was Black Widow. So at this point, we're just waiting for that Iron Man to pop up. You might buy it on sale. Art of the Zoo. Don't see any animals. I don't remember too many animals except a raccoon in Infinity War. Because you count those monsters. Am I playing today? I'm playing later today on Twitch. This is just a catch-up stream showing everybody what's going on with the new skin. See if there's any other news. Don't worry, you're not a furry. It's okay if you're a furry, Grissom. We don't kink shame here. You love what you love. If you love furries, let your freak flag fly. Any updates on upcoming heroes? I would love if we had some of those. Appreciate the sub, Cyberfox. Welcome to Duragging. You're not, even if you were. No shame here. Is the raid still buggy? Yes, it is. I've had some luck by reloading the checkpoint before the raid. That seems to help. Going Homecoming Iron Man next. This isn't a close to end game outfit as you're saying. Do you like cupcakes? I love cupcakes. Cupcakes are amazing. You think they released a VR patch on PS5? For Avengers? No. Sale is tomorrow, so we out. Well, we gotta wait for the next sale. That's all it is to it. Lady Thighbender got cupcakes. Can't deny that. Every time you try to grind this game, you end up getting annoyed because you don't get the right gear. They just stop playing. Well, that's where like some kind of modification system would come in handy. You know, maybe you could modify your gear, you know, change the stats, you know, something crazy like that could come in handy. I'm just spitballing.
Screw the rules, I have money.
Cyberfox coming through with the 5 super chat. No message, just being a good citizen. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Depends on what suits come out when the next sale. What do you think of the Gotham Knights gameplay? Oh yes, Gotham Knights. Thank you everyone, by the way, who came through for the Gotham Knights. That was a fun one. I enjoyed finally had some game related news that wasn't Avengers related. I was enjoying that. Like I said in the videos yesterday, the gameplay looked decent. I have some obviously issues with the graphics and some of the polish. But overall, I thought the game looked pretty decent. About what I expected. I just thought the graphics would be better because of what I saw last time when they showed extensive gameplay footage. Am I Evil Dead fan? We'll be covering new game Friday. Depends on if they send me a copy or not. They send me a copy, I'll definitely run it. They ruined Jason Todd's face. They ruined his haircut. I don't have any complaints about the face. The haircut and the fact that he looks like The Rock, he's like a giant, was an interesting choice. This wasn't the easiest game to try to sell, no effort at all. Yeah. So I think the problem is this would have been a great shipment skin. This would be great on sale. But after getting the Destroyer Thor, this one seems kind of underwhelming. But some people really like this skin. Either they delay it or work some kind of magic in 5 months. They'll probably just tweak it. Sub-Bionic Hazard 2.4 updates. I've been looking for them, but I'm hoping this week, since we're in the second week of May, we'll get some updates on what exactly is going on with 2.4. Sub Sky Preacher Man, appreciate you. Because they're supposed to be promoting patch 2.4. And they did, with 2.3, they did blogs, they did live streams. They haven't done anything yet outside of that initial announcement. I'm guessing they were just behind because of all the acquisition news. I'll be checking this Thursday, see if they do anything. Take your money. I'm doing just dandy. Do you think it's an L skin? CD give us Hulk Ragnarok. Split Flossy. Anyone who buys a skin clearly doesn't care about money. I mean, there have been worse skins. Tell you made Ultimate Thor outfit. I'll tell you made Ultimate Thor outfit. I mean, it's it's movie accurate, at least. Some people really enjoyed this. How do events work? In order, they generally have a order. They just been going down the line, and then once they hit the last event, they cycle it back around.
I have money.
Cyberfax coming through with the $2. He was hoping for Civil War or the Miss Marvel skin. Thank you for that. Civil War. Yeah, I know a lot of people wanted that Civil War Iron Man skin. Maybe next week. Think it's a good skin if you don't have the other one. Yeah, if you didn't already buy Endgame, I could see picking this one up. It's like it's MCU, it's gotta be fire. It's just a little bland for me. It's gonna be 700 credits, not 1400. I hope you're right. You'll never buy the Hawk Gladiator outfit. What do I think of Spider-Man in this game? He's a very fun but flawed character, but I enjoy playing him. They have Civil War Iron Man in the files. Wow, I just appreciate that sub, Tarnell. Well, because we already know that outfit is coming, this is, I guess, their way of throwing us off the scent. This is probably going to be 14, I agree. Either Immortal Hulk or Age of Ultron Hulk, because he has different pants that strut. You think they're going to drop Winter Soldier? Of course. It's an MCU skin. Eventually, they're going to go through all of them, but they're definitely going to go through the popular ones. The issue for you is putting Spider-Man out of the world. Well, that's definitely a problem they told Square Enix, I'm sure. And Square Enix was just like, yeah, but money. So hype for Jay Foster Thor. I don't know about hype, but I'm potentially excited if they throw out a certain comic book Jane Thor skin. If you get a certain comic book accurate Jane Thor suit, I would be very excited for that one. You like the one without the cape? You waiting for a throw like this? Yeah, see, some people really like this look. Some people don't. Rather than a Widow high kick, that is true. Aqua made it. Of course, Aqua always makes it to the skin streams. He loves those skins. What's when a soldier comes out for Cap? You won't take it off unless it's the one with the helmet on. Definitely buy also. Yeah, this to me is definitely a on sale skin. This man said we getting past 2.4 this month, a week. I mean, they did say it's coming out this. They did say it's coming out this month. Jay Parr said a few weeks. Aqua is buying this? Of course Aqua's buying it. It's a skin. If it's a skin in Marvel's Avengers, Aqua is buying it. On site. $14 Eyepatch crazy. Aqua has a subscription service with Crystal Dynamics. He is on top of it. Let me see if Nick E posted anything recently. Nope. Yeah, so no news. We know that Brian is working on. We know that Brian is working on the next hero design. He said he's been doing that for the last few weeks. We know that CD Nick E is confident that there's going to be that Jane is not going to be the last hero, and that Avengers is going to exist in 6 months. That's all the news I know. Looks weird without Stormbreaker. Agreed, but also remember he was unarmed too. So just think of him unarmed. Hope we get Unmasked Love and Thunder Thor. Yeah, I personally wasn't a fan of the helmet when I saw that art, but I like the suit. The cape and the sleeves became an eye patch. True. Don't forget the little collar. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Here we go. Got your in-game Thor. Let me just do some editing magic. What's up? Has everyone seen Multiverse of Madness yet? It's Wednesday, so I'm going to be talking spoilers, just so you know. If you haven't seen Multiverse of Madness yet, run away. Because I want to know what y'all thought of Multiverse of Madness. I've given people plenty of time. So if you have not seen Multiverse of Madness, look away. Because chat is free to post spoilers now. You just meet your life. Think it's a good movie? 8 out of 10 for you? Cringe Fest. Excellent. A lot of Easter eggs. Feel bad for Black Bolt. Is it a horror movie? I feel multiverse of cringe. Wanda was going on. But no Stan said Wanda solos, they weren't wrong. True. You want to see it with your girlfriend? Doctor Strange dies. Technically true. I feel like the Raimi cut of Multiverse of Madness is a horror movie. I feel like what we got was I feel like the Kevin Feige production version was definitely not, but it had elements of it. Think it's good overall, bad ending. Yeah, I have 8.5. So the Doctor Strange we know doesn't die, but Doctor Strange does technically die several times. That was more enjoyable than No Way Home. Looks like they didn't reuse too many assets. Thought No Way Home. John hated No Way Home. Think Mom is top 3. Strange was no sidekick. He also had his moments. Multiverse of Cringe was better. Was better than No Way Home. This was done dirty. What's up, y'all? Arts. Just a warning for anyone coming in. It is Wednesday, which means we are talking. Which means chat is allowed to talk about Multiverse of Madness. So, if you have not seen Multiverse of Madness yet, you have been warned. No, Solo's your favorite thing. MCU. Oh god. Can't wait for Flashpoint. Oh wait. You went crazy when Reed came up the screen. I wanted to go crazier, but Donnie, this stream is about whatever we decide it's about. We can talk about anything. But I'll put up a Nightbot warning. But I told people on Twitter, I'm like, y'all got till Monday. There's Strange 2 spoilers allowed. There we go. Bro wants a Thor class. Change the title then? No, thank you. How do you like the costumes for the Illuminati? I generally liked all of them. I wasn't too blown away by Captain Marvel's, but they were all decent. I didn't like what happened to the Illuminati. You love watching the Nerdist video breakdowns. They always find more Easter eggs. I can't. True. I don't watch the Nerdist one, but I do watch Heavy Spoilers. He does pretty good breakdowns of all sorts of different stuff with Easter eggs, and I also love that he throws in goofy puns. Heavy Spoilers is the GOAT. Yeah, I love Heavy Spoilers. The Illuminati was fake. That was their outfit for 90s cartoon X-Men. Yeah, when they did the theme song, I was like, yes, dessert. I don't know. So my problem with Multiverse of Madness, like a lot of MCU movies, especially in Phase 4, is that for the most part, the movies are pretty enjoyable as long as you don't think about them too much. If you don't spend too much time thinking about the plot, these movies are real fun. Like Multiverse of Madness looks amazing. The parts where Sam Raimi was allowed to be himself, really shine. But if you think about the script too much, you're like, oh, this is very bad. Also, this really wasn't a sequel to Doctor Strange. It was more of a sequel, or really a sequel to No Way Home. It was more of a sequel to WandaVision. So if you didn't see WandaVision, you're probably very confused. Part at the end, the girl with the white. Oh, you mean Clea? Doctor Strange's comic book wife? Doctor Strange is a damsel in distress. To be fair, everybody in the movie was a damsel in distress because they made Wanda too strong. What's up, Captain? This movie was basically a direct follow-up to WandaVision. So if you didn't watch WandaVision, you probably had no idea what's going on. Wanda is OP in the comics. Wanda is OP in some runs. She's also inconsistent But as we already know, the MCU has no problem making heroes weaker for the sake of the plot, which usually means a better story, because it can be hard to write a decent story if all the characters are too powerful, especially the main villain. And that is a problem that popped up in WandaVision, in Multiverse of Madness. Like, Doctor Strange is much stronger in the comics than he is in the MCU. Same with Thor. Same with Hulk. You know, Mr. Fantastic was an idiot in this one. Doctor Strange is also kind of dumb in this one as well. Janie, a few weeks. I didn't give it the artist. I mean, it's a Love of Thunder season. You know, Thor has been neglected all this time. Now he's got a movie coming out, so, you know, they try to cash in. Smartest man alive reveals the ability of their strongest member. How does Wanda beat Professor X in a mind battle? That's what I want to know. Wanda Peggy can abuse you however you want. Whoa. The simping. You're at every show. Are you talking about the MCU? Yes, we know the MCU. We know it's the MCU. Yes, we know that the Marvel Cinematic Universe connects everything together. Yes, we're aware. That's the premise of the MCU. Everything is connected. It doesn't always connect in a intelligent way. You know, they have a lot of guest directors and guest writers, so they don't always remember stuff that they established before. But it is technically all connected. Yeah, I know they cut Deadpool. I'm sure they cut a lot of things from this movie. That's why, you know, it's already on Twitter. It's already a thing on Twitter. Released the Raimi cut. I heard they cut like 35 minutes from Multiverse of Madness. And they said that, and if you look at the credits, it says this is a Kevin Feige production. And Sam Raimi also said how difficult it was to make this film. So I'm guessing Sam Raimi tried to make a really good Sam Raimi Doctor Strange movie, and Kevin Feige got in the way. People call it the MCU need to touch grass. To be fair, Disney does they're kind of lean like way into that. That's why it became a meme in the first place. Like Loki, like we went in to see Loki and we're like, oh yeah, Loki, a show about Loki, Tom Hiddleston, and it was a show about female Loki. It had nothing to do with him. I was like, what the hell? Are they going to release a Raimi cut? I hope they do. I want to see all the cameos that they got cut. I want to see the full Sam Raimi. I want to see a R-rated Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because I know that's what a Raimi cut would have been. R-rated. And it'd probably been more cameos too. People need to stop worshiping Kevin Feige. Definitely true. Because Kevin Feige is definitely fumbling the bag right now. A sure sign that that stuff is going to start getting bad is when the studio interferes too much. What would I rate the whole MCU up to this point? Out of 10? the entirety of the MCU, I'd say I say the whole MCU collectively would sit at about, well, obviously it would be different if I average the scores of every movie, but I think overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. What they did was extremely difficult, never before done. And the fact that most MCU projects are really enjoyable, even if they are technically bad, is a pretty good accomplishment, I'd say. I mean, the quality is definitely getting worse in Phase 4 compared to the previous ones, but they're mostly still really enjoyable, especially No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness. So about, oh guys, a new already Multiverse of Madness will be fired. That's what I'm saying, because we got teases of that too. Because this is, even though it's, I don't know, some of the stuff, I don't know how it got a PG-13, but Multiverse of Madness is by far the most violent MCU project so far. It is so violent, and I know if we got a Raimi cut, it would be a straight R rating. I think Phase 4 is a 3 out of 10 so far. You'll give No Way Home a 6 and Multiverse of Cringe a 7. Yeah, I personally did think Multiverse of Madness was a little better than No Way Home. Appreciate the sub, Justin. Welcome to Rag Gang. Any date on the May update? They have not given a single update yet. None of the blogs so far have talked about patch 2.4. We're still waiting. Feeling like Invincible and Super Crooks are up there. I mean, for general superhero shows, of course, they're some of the best that have come out. Not MCU though. I love Super Crooks is really good. If no one's seen Super Crooks, I definitely recommend it. Plot-wise, Doctor Strange 2, No Way Home. That one's tough because so the plot of both No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness is pretty dumb. Like if you like, so they might cancel each other out, but I feel like No Way Home kind of did a great job with the character acting. You know, the way they introduced the 3 Spider-Men was actually really good and relevant to the plot. Tom Holland had a really good character arc. So in that regard, you might lean No Way Home. Multiverse of Madness was basically just action. It was just action. They were like, plot, character development, forget that. Let's see some cool stuff. let's see someone get their face melted off. What? Consistency? Screw that. Let's jump through the multiverse. Yeah, I was gonna say, I enjoyed Multiverse of Madness specifically because it leans so heavily into the action. Like No Way Home, the opening plot, like, it's really dumb, and the middle of the movie really drags, but it has a really strong third act. Multiverse of Madness is incredibly dumb, and it kind of knows it's incredibly dumb, so it just leans right into the action and the effects. I actually didn't mind America Chavez at all. I just didn't think they gave her enough to do. Like, we really didn't get to know, really get to know America Chavez that well. Her role was just to kind of run away and be a plot device. You think No Way Home made more sense because of Spider-Man? How so? Dada Babies, what's up? What's up? A show about America Chavez after they do something with this. That's what people certain live stream when the movie came out. I'm sure America Chavez Disney Plus show is in the works as we speak. Multiverse of Madness to me was basically like, I compared it to Terminator 2. Not in terms of quality, but in terms of the type of movie it was. It was basically about running from an unstoppable killing machine, trying to protect the key to everything. You want an Iron Man suit? You'll get one eventually. How bad the Ms. Marvel show looks? I'll give Ms. Marvel a chance, but yeah, based on the trailer, it's probably going to be bad. It's going well. How are you doing? No Way Home's really a identity crisis movie instead of a multiverse movie. BP. I agree. Black Panther has been getting neglected for sure. Are we gonna see Dormammu in the future? I mean, Clea did cut open a hole into the dark dimension, what looked like the dark dimension. Maybe. How do I feel about being wrong about Superior Iron Man? It wasn't even a pleasant surprise. I was like, oh, it's a Black Captain Marvel instead of Superior Iron Man. Cool. Because I saw the Ultron bot, so I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, I guess they belong to Reed Richards. Ultron man. What I think about Gotham Knights on PS5? I mean, I don't have any particular opinion on it on a specific platform. As far as I know, it's going to be exactly the same on the PS5, the Series X, and on PC. But I thought the game so far, based on the demo yesterday, looked decent. I definitely think it needs more polish. So I'm looking forward to seeing some more gameplay, closer to launch. I'm curious why they decided to scrap last gen support at the last minute. That was an interesting choice. So hopefully it pays off. It's fantastic. Fell so weak. Oh yeah, they made it look like an idiot. It's like the Deadpool cameo. People are expecting a lot of cameos, and I'm sure they were filmed. They just got cut. What's up, Tony Stark? I was at least expecting like an OG Wolverine. cameo. Technically, the stretching isn't what killed Mr. Fantastic. It was his head blowing up that did him in. You wouldn't have said anything if they had said it came out on PS5 and Series S from the jump, but the backdoor BS they pulled yesterday is criminal unforgivable. I don't know about criminal unforgivable, but it definitely was weird and not a good look. Because I know this very rarely happens. I'm wondering why they didn't tell people. I'm wondering why they didn't tell people at the last showcase. Because remember, when there was a game showcase where we got to see Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League footage for the first time, gameplay footage for the first time, and during that footage they said Suicide Squad Kill Justice League is going to be only on current gen, only on PS5, Series X, and PC, and it was coming in 2022. At that time, Gotham Knights had to know that last gen support was cut, so I don't know why they didn't just announce it then, so that people had more time to, you know, prepare and get used to it. I feel like that would have been a better time to do it. She could have done this all day. Why did Miss Fred have to stop using his powers? Speaking of Wolverine, what do you think they're going to do with the standalone Wolverine game? Looks like it's going to. Well, it's Insomniac, so it looks like it's going to be in another open world single player action adventure game. But it'll obviously play differently from the Spider-Man games because, you know, Wolverine doesn't have the same mobility as Spider-Man does. So it's not going to take place in a big city where there's going to be plenty of web swinging. I'm guessing this one will be more, you know, open world wilderness. Probably get to ride on a motorcycle. Still going to kill Wanda. Which is better, redhead versus blonde Christine? I like Rachel McAdams no matter her hair color. Blade versus Wanda. Well, obviously the MCU definitively answered that Wanda beats everything. Yeah, Days Gone Wolverine. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Hulk destroys Wanda. Wanda destroys everybody. we saw it. Nothing beats Wanda except herself. The only one that could beat Wanda is herself. Is Wanda stronger than Dark Phoenix? Comic wise, I don't know about that. Based on live action movie appearances, I would give that to Dark Phoenix. The Dark Phoenix movie was definitely worse. But based on what she did in that movie, I would lean Dark Phoenix. Did Wolverine take place in earlier days? I think Insomniac is setting up their own universe. Interconnected universe here. We don't talk about Dark Phoenix. Somehow Wanda is alive. Probably. That somehow being that Elizabeth Olsen signed a big deal, was like a 7-year deal with the Marvel, so she'll be back. Lay off Sophie Turner. I have no problem with Sophie Turner. That movie was terrible though. Superman Prime or Wanda? Definitely Superman Prime. Emo Boy Prime definitely wins. So basically the strongest Avengers are Wanda. You could stop there. No need to continue. It's Wanda and no one else matters. That's how they wrote it. You'll take a Dark Phoenix over X-Men Origin Wolverine? Oh yeah, oh my god, that was bad. That was also bad. Hulk strongest there is. Unless he's fighting Hulkbuster and you drop and you throw him through a building. Glad that Wanda was actually the villain. They didn't switch going on this. First time was strange. Down the road, I think that would have been more interesting because I didn't like what they overall did with Wanda's character. First of all, they made her sound like an idiot on top of being evil. Like I thought it would have been interesting if the final boss was Mephisto, or or even a Doctor Strange variant that had the Darkhold. Like that part didn't even make any sense. That's another part that made no sense in this movie at all. Okay, so Wanda is OP, god tier, can't be beaten, unstoppable, just because she read the Darkhold. So we set up the Darkhold is like the most powerful thing ever. Okay, we find a version of Doctor Strange who basically pulled a Wanda. Not only that, he's killed other Doctor Stranges for the lulz. Yet our Doctor Strange is relatively easily able to defeat him. I don't get it. Darkhold would have been perfect for Ghost Rider. Very, very true. They brought back Agatha, did a song. Oh god. People have been even more confused. What if Hulk reads the Darkhold? Don't be silly. Hulk can't read. Wanda isn't OP because she read the Darkhold. She's 100% more powerful. She was powerful without the Darkhold. The Darkhold made her a lot stronger because it gave her access to all these other very powerful spells. It 100% made her much more powerful. How do you think an Avengers X-Men movie with Onslaught as the main villain would go? An Avengers depends on who's writing it. What if Goku reads the Darkhold? Goku can't read. What about the Book of Ashanti? The Book of I Win? the MacGuffin? That is completely wasted. Everything she did in the movie, she was capable of doing power-wise. That's why Darkhold Strange is bigger than Wanda. My point was that the Darkhold. First of all, I won't even get into all the ridiculous inconsistencies going on. Let's just go off what we've seen. The Darkhold is a very powerful book with a lot of powerful magic in it. No, if you are really good at magic, which Wanda and Strange are, it will make you more powerful because you have access to more powerful spells. It's not a power up, which is never what I said, but it objectively makes you more powerful because you have access to a much better pool of spells now. And my point was that why is Doctor Strange a version of Doctor Strange who not only has the knowledge of the Darkhold and is presumably more power because of what he learned, he's got the third eye, he's killed other Doctor Stranges. Why is he so easily defeated? If Wanda can remove the mouth, then why didn't she remove everyone's legs? Plot. It's plot. What's up, Almighty Bruce Game? Why didn't a lot of things happen? You assume he beat him because he was weaker? He didn't seem weak. He was just chilling. Like, that's giving the movie way more credit. We got no indication that he was severely injured or weakened, because he for sure picked a fight as if he wasn't. Wanda definitely gains the plot armor. Like, she gained the ability to get out of. She somehow gained the ability to get out of the mirror dimension without a sling ring. How? That's the other thing. They made the sling rings too powerful. The Darkhold takes a heavy toll of the reader. Yeah, it corrupts them. It makes them bad and do bad things. But they made the sling rings too strong because a lot of the problems could literally be solved with the sling ring. And they'll just conveniently leave out the sling ring altogether for the sake of plot convenience, because it's too OP of a weapon. Like, if you're going to introduce something like that's the main. See, this is the main issue that people are dancing around. When you're writing fiction, especially fiction involving magic powers, it's very important that you set very clear rules and limitations. Don't give characters vaguely defined abilities, and don't give people powerful abilities that seemingly have no limitations, because that is just going to create problems. Strange lied to Stark when he said there was only one way they beat Thanos and 14 million different ways he saw. He didn't lie. It just wasn't there. That was just a different writer. That's what I'm saying. It was a different writer. At the time, that was true. But then Loki happened and Multiverse of Madness happened. So they're like, well, we have to have this other stuff. But like so many situations could be dealt with by literally just using the sling ring, and they literally just don't do it. They just forget to use it, and there's no explanation given. He probably saw 14 million. Bro, there's absolute. First of all, I refuse to believe there was not a universe, there was not a version of his reality where he simply just slapped Peter Quill. It's said, "Get out of here. You're in the way." I don't believe it for a second, but I let it go because it's an otherwise good movie. There's absolutely no way there wasn't a universe where they couldn't freaking take Thanos's gauntlet off. Like, there's no way. That's why the cinema is art. Each director or writer sees the picture differently. And that's why when you're doing a interconnected universe, having too many different writers and directors becomes an issue, because now you can't keep track of everything. Or Vision slice them in half, like, what if, yeah, like, come on, bro. Also, like for example, when Wanda invaded Kamatage, they could have literally just used the sling ring to get her out, to get America out of there. What is Wanda going to do? What's up, Original? She needed Wong to use, because of his sling ring, to take her to the original place of the Darkhold. Literally just use a sling ring and play keep away. Wanda's gonna have to fly there manually, or still win it by herself. Wanda Pennywise is kind of dope, but also kind of dumb, because we were told that you're not getting out the mirror dimension without a sling ring, and Wanda was just like, "Oh, I can travel through reflections now." Okay. Think Taika Waititi ruined Thor? I don't know about that. You did I was like, what? Doctor Strange was just chilling through the entirety of No Way Home because he let Spider-Man steal his sling ring while in the mirror dimension, and he only got out because Peter's sidekick somehow is a magic prodigy and used the sling ring to open a door to him. If it wasn't for Ned, Strange would still be stuck there. But Wanda gets trapped, is put in there, and immediately gets out. Yeah, Spidey escaping the mirror dimension made sense in that he got out because he stole the ring from Strange. Wanda just said, I'm just gonna get out. Dr. Strange messed with the multiverse so Peter Parker could go to college. You know what would have been a better... First of all, Doctor Strange doing that in the first place was dumb. But if Doctor Strange was doing the spell with Peter, wouldn't it be more interesting if we found out that the reason why the spell went wrong is because it was Mephisto screwing with everybody? That would make more sense. How do I feel that America is a new Nexus being now? Eh. At least they didn't introduce her as OP. I hope she gets some better character development. Have I played Wolverine Revenge on PS2? I don't remember that game. I don't remember if I played that one. I played a couple old Wolverine games. I don't remember if I played that one. What's up, Dread? Chilling, just complaining about the MCU. Yeah, even though the movie was terrible, the X-Men Origins Wolverine game was pretty good. They'll give her a girl for her next appearance. Well, yeah. Obviously plot, but do you think they gave magic so they don't need to go down the Hobgoblin storyline? Possibly. Also plot. It would make more sense than making Doctor Strange brain dead. Exactly. They should add America Chavez in the Avengers game. I mean, I would have much rather have played an America Chavez game than a Kamala Khan game, for sure. I don't mind Wanda coming back, but she's never getting back on a lunchbox. If you ask why the NEMC storyline, answer is plot. True. Question how Peggy was able to last so long after what happened to Black Bolt and Mr. Fantastic. Plot. Specifically, they wanted to have a battle with the ladies. They wanted to have a Captain Carter and Captain Marvel versus Wanda fight. Obviously, that fight wouldn't be particularly interesting if Wanda just, looked at Peggy and made her head explode. So they're like, okay, well, we'll briefly make Wanda engage in hand-to-hand combat, even though she literally doesn't have to at all, because it'll look cool. She will. She lost. Yeah, but Wanda has killed too many people at this point to let that slide. He all agreed Black Bolt had the worst death. I would argue Xavier had the worst one. Peggy had a fire death. She did. She had a fire death. But if Wanda was, acting like herself, she would have died as fast as Reed did. Even faster. Captain Carter got killed easy. She actually hit Wanda and had a hand-to-hand exchange. Whereas Black Bolt got his head exploded. They wanted to make Peggy look good. It was definitely a savage line. I definitely give Wanda props for her trash talk. Y'all understand how Wanda killed Professor X in his preferred field? Because she's the Scarlet Witch. She can do anything, including beating the most powerful telepath in the world in a telepathic battle. What's up, Uncle Casual? Just let's get to Love of Thunder. Feel like Rune King Thor is coming. The fight scene was just so she could say, I could do this all day. Exactly. Plot. It would look much cooler if she lasted long enough to do the line. Professor X. I'm getting tired of Professor X getting bodied on screen. This is getting out of hand. Show Professor X some respect. The man gets bodied every time he appears on screen. Think they're going down the Cosmic Thor route? I think they're going down the Thor is retiring route. Or dying. Man fights his whole life for mutants is constantly body by mutants. That is the price you pay. Feel bad. It's canon. He always gets body. It's so bad. Professor X has become the Krillin of the MCU. True. You want to see Magneto? Oh God, I hope they don't ruin Magneto. The MCU has issues with the disabled. Do they? I'm trying to think of examples. Besides Xavier. No, they will. He'll die 10 minutes in the movie. True. Basically getting the new Avengers, that Captain America, Mighty Thor, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Yeah. We're going to have Ironheart, Shuri. We got this Scarlet Scarab, our first Egyptian superhero. We got the Eternals, the ones that are still with us. Echo might end up being an anti-hero. Who knows how that's going to play out? We already got Kate Bishop. They introduced Kid Loki. And I'm sure we're on our way to Secret Wars. I think that's going to be eventually the Avengers Endgame of the next phase. What do I think of Hilary Duff as a girl? First of all, Hilary Duff is not a girl. Hilary Duff is a woman. Secondly, Hilary Duff is a lot of woman. Oh, I love me some Hilary Duff. You're having trouble understanding why I bother bringing all those cameo heroes just to kill them 5 minutes later? Easy. So that we can see how powerful Wanda is. You bring the cameos in for the fan service, and then you kill them all because, you know, Wanda's strongest there is. So you have a thing for people. There are humans that exist who don't have a thing for Hilary Duff. I can't relate. I cannot relate. Thick Duff. I saw her, saw she was on the cover of a magazine, naked. Very nice. Very tasteful. Would I wife her? Absolutely. Unless she's crazy or something. I don't know. I don't know her personally. I'm just a fan of her work. I grew up on Hilary Duff, actually. Just like in the rest of the business, you build a guy to be unstoppable. They bring in a guy who stops him. The answer being that it makes that guy look that much stronger. Except for in the case of Wanda, the only one strong enough to beat Wanda was herself. Who is stronger, Zeus or Odin? Wanda. Duff is mid. Well, you're canceled. Am I playing Avengers on Twitch later? Yeah. Probably won't be solo all the way. I'm probably gonna, if anyone wants to do the raid or anything, we could do that. All right. Wanda or Superman? Wanda, because Wanda's strongest there is. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for everyone for stopping by the stream. I'll be on Twitch later today if anyone wants to hang out. I enjoy streaming Avengers on Twitch because I get to play the good music, not the copyright-free music over here. We could continue over there. Appreciate everyone stopping by.